Hey, what's going on? Let's speak about it. Today I want to talk about the Black Panther movie. We got a lot of people, especially our people, talking about this movie is a disgrace. It's propaganda. You shouldn't take your children to see this movie. Well, they have a right to their opinion. But if you was never brought up on comics or love comics, or like the representation of yourself within comics that would give you a view of the world in a broader scope from your own perspective, then you probably would think that. What you should be understanding about this movie is the undertones and the different variations of how they used the visuals in this movie. Like if you notice in this movie, they use a lot of colors depicting what Africa other themes are, even African American, if you want to use that term, which I don't, because I call myself a comedic person in America, but that's another story. They use red, black, and green in a lot of the scenes to give a backdrop, a visual backdrop to meanings to this movie. They use colors such as blue, because blue symbolizes colonialism. So a lot of the people that will be viewed as kind of colonialists will be in blue and shades of blue, you know. And they use other different type of colors too, with different meanings and different contexts, but you can research that for yourself. But let me go back to my original thought. This movie is to show connections, disconnections, and unity between colored people. There's a lot of people that's upset and saying, oh, they didn't represent the gay and lesbian community. They didn't represent, I felt some sort of way because they didn't represent a lot of light-skinned people in the movie, you know, or it wasn't diverse enough. What the hell does that mean? You know, you in Africa, you got to be diverse, you know. But the movie was done in good taste. I could say there really was not a villain in this movie. You know, it was misunderstood connotations and undertone from the perspective of who the villain turned out to be, from who the villain started out to be. You know, so it took a turn into that, which gave people the thought of African people against African American people, which was not the intent. If you think about it, the whole purpose of Killmonger coming to Wakanda was to try to get the resources on which they had to liberate other people of color who was being suppressed around the globe. And the perspective of Wakanda, which is not a real place, which symbolized African people who had the power at that time to balance out what was what colonialism was doing, but they were not unified like the Wakanda people were in this scenario. But I'm gonna hang my hat on that, and I'm gonna let y'all go see the movie, enjoy the movie, take all the visual context out of it that you can, and go into your communities and make a change, or go into your communities and create. But either or, enjoy your people. Peace.